Right now I'm in Adiyaman and I'm standing right next to Fazl Mahmood from the Al Khidmat Foundation, Pakistan. He is the National Director of the Disaster Management Agency, and I'm going to ask him what is his foundation doing in Adiyaman to help the people who've been affected by the earthquake. So I want to ask you firstly, what is your foundation doing and how are you helping the people who've been affected by this earthquake?
When earthquake occurred in Turkey, we take some necessary preparation. First of all, we sent here our delegation in our second day. They make a collaboration with the partner organization Herat and others and start the work. On the third or fourth day, we search and rescue team, 47 persons. We reached here and take participation in the search and rescue operation. Until now, we are working in this area.
Now, over a week has passed since the earthquake occurred. So are you hopeful that you will find more survivors? How is the current situation right now?
We see that in the building there are dead bodies, mostly dead bodies, but we hope there will be some live persons.
Another thing that I want to ask you is that Pakistan has been supporting Türkiye all the time. Pakistan sent the army. There was Rescue 112, which also arrived in Türkiye. So, how is the Pakistani population reacting to this earthquake?
As you know, that Turk government and Turk peoples also help Pakistan in different situations. Therefore, Pakistani people are also very keen interest in this situation, and they are doing their help.
Apart from disaster management, in what other ways are you helping the Turkish people to recover from this earthquake?
We are also provide them tents, foods, and also sheets and other things. Approximately, we have estimated 50 million Pakistani rupees. We will provide the relief goods to earthquake affectees.
Search and rescue teams from around the world have come to Türkiye to assist following the earthquakes. News editor Umar Taslim spoke with teams in Adiyaman from Bangladesh, the Czech Republic and the United Kingdom.
I've been covering the events unfolding in Türkiye for the past week, and now it's been a little more than a week. We're in the 9th day of search and rescue operations, and I got the chance to speak to some of the search and rescue operations on the ground earlier today in Adiyaman. Let's take a look. So we're seeing this tragedy unfold in Adiyaman, which is just one of the cities that have been affected by these terrible earthquakes. So I want to ask you firstly, to please tell me about your team and how you've been overseeing these operations.
Yeah, so we've come from the UK. We're an organisation called Serve-On. We've been responding to these type of unfortunate events for 20 years plus. We've come out and just tried to make a difference and to help the people of Turkey.
Another thing that I want to ask you is, tell us about the magnitude of this destruction. Have you ever seen anything like this before? This is definitely one of the biggest disasters that we're seeing in our lives.
I think so, and the scale of it is phenomenal. It's quite shocking to come here and see the devastation. I feel really feel for the Turkish people to have to face this much destruction. It must be devastating for everybody here, and it's not going to finish soon. It's going to last. I think the recovery will take quite a while.
Apart from search and rescue operations, how are you helping these people who are being recovered from these sites? How are you helping them psychologically and emotionally?
We just try to support them. We've been trying to speak to the local people while we're here. We will just offer our support and condolences, and I've been struck by the generosity and the optimism of the Turkish people. I think not many countries would be able to show this much resilience and positivity, and they've been really kind to everybody here.
Okay, so firstly I want to ask you about your team. Please tell us about your team and how you've been working on these operations.
We are a team from Czech Republic. We have 69 members of team. We are in Turkey from last Monday. We are working all the time in Adıyaman here. This side we are 2 days. Before we are on the other side, a few kilometers from this place. Till this time we have found something about 50 people, 3 alive, rest dead.
I want to ask about the Bangladeshi rescue and search team. Please tell us about the team and who's involved in your team and how are you overseeing these operations?
Thank you very much. This is Lieutenant Colonel Ruhul, who is the team leader of Bangladesh Search and Rescue Team. Actually, we have came on 8th of this month. And in my team, I have a total 24% from Bangladesh Army, 12% from Fire Service and Civil Defense, and along with that we have total 10 doctors who are specialists. And with this team, we bring out some kind of aids like medicines, some relief material as well.
So I want to ask you, have you, ever since you started these rescue operations, have you recovered anyone from underneath the rubble?
Till now we have recovered one alive victim, and total by today it is total 18 dead bodies we have recovered. Today is the 5th day for us.
Another thing that I want to ask you is, how is the Turkish government coordinating all of these rescue efforts?
I think it is just effortless, and we are really, I must thank the Turkish government because everything is well coordinated. We are our fooding, our accommodation, and our admin aspects is well taken care of. And another thing, I want to give a message to all the people of my country as well, that the way you reacted, the way the civil population, the civil administration helped us in doing our rescue operation is really mesmerizing, and it is a eye-opener for the Bangladeshi people that this is how the local or the government should react in case of such disaster.
So my final question to you is, we've seen people being recovered from the rubble. They have emotional and psychological trauma. How do your rescue teams treat those people, and what happens in that process?
Yes, I said that along with my team, there are 10 doctors. After that, we are taking care of the victims, and you know that after doing so many hard works, the rescuers, they need also treatment. So I think it is a jointed effort by the team members, and we are doing it nicely, and hope to do this thing for coming days as well.
Engineer, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.